Until I find a better way to intro these Champions League videos, I'm just going to stick with this every week. Sorry the uploads haven't been as consistent this week. I've been very sick. I'm still very sick, but I'm starting to come through it now. You can possibly tell by my voice. But there will be videos coming soon about Newcastle news, transfers, all that kind of stuff. So remember to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss that. But for today, we're just on the Champions League final. Because I've been ill and I'm only just getting around to making videos, I haven't managed to do like a preview for this game. So I'm just going to do it as I did the first few match reactions that I did. And I'm just going to do the preview sort of in the reaction video. I feel like to sum the game up though, it's essentially unstoppable force meets immovable object. PSG have a really fast-paced, deadly attack. And Inter, in classic Italian style, have a very strong, reliable defense. Having seen the lineups, I reckon PSG are going to edge it. So I'm going to give my prediction as 2-0 PSG. Obviously, by the time this video comes out, I could be well off. But I've just seen that Enrique is playing that Désiré Doué, or however you say his name, on the right wing. And by all accounts that I've heard, he's going to be pretty exciting, going to be the next Neymar or something, apparently. And then I can't lie, Ousmane Dembélé up top, I genuinely think he's one of the most underrated players in world football. He's genuinely so fucking talented. I think him being underrated just comes from the fact that he was injured for ages. But I have seen French players before in interviews saying that he is technically the better player out of him and Mbappé, and the fact that he can use both feet in the way that he can. I can't remember who he was playing against earlier in the Champions League. It was either in the semis or the quarters, but I remember him going up to take a penalty, doing the run up with like his right or his left, whichever, and then switching over halfway through and hitting it with the other foot halfway through, which is just fucking crazy. And then also having Kvaratskhelia on the left wing as well. Like, that is a fucking deadly front three. And to be honest, I shouldn't really be saying this as a Newcastle fan from when PSG robbed us in the Champions League, but I think I actually kind of want PSG to win. I've really liked them this season. I think a large part of it is that I find it really funny that Mbappé left PSG for Madrid to win trophies, and then PSG might finally win the Champions League the season he goes, in a season where Madrid have won fuck all. But also I just really like this PSG team. They're just playing really well as a team. They're just playing really nice, entertaining, attacking, fluid football. It's just really entertaining to watch. Obviously I've mentioned PSG's front three. There is a lot of other great players to watch all over the pitch. I mean, it's the Champions League final, of course there is. I think as a whole I prefer PSG's midfield three as well. Both teams have absolutely incredible fullbacks. Like, we're genuinely just spoiled for choice on top quality fullbacks in this game. Hakimi, Mendes, DiMarco and Dumfries are up there as probably four of the best fullbacks in world football. And you've got two absolutely top quality goalkeepers, Jan Sommer, Donnarumma. As I said earlier, I think the only place that Inter really edge it for me are the centre-backs. I think specifically Bastoni as well. My bet in the game, which you will know by now at the time of watching if I won it or not, is PSG to win, Ousmane Dembélé to score and Pavard to get a booking. And with all that said, let's get into watching the game. Right, I've got my Beecham's or Lemsip or whatever it is, and we're ready to roll. What's Rio Ferdinand saying there? Three of the best fullbacks in the world. Who's he singling out here? Hakimi's class, Nuno Mendes' class, Dumfries' class, and DiMarco's class. And it was off the back of Hakimi and DiMarco squaring up. Not squaring up, like tackling 50-50. Ooh. Inter look nervy here. PSG look up for it. PSG are all over these at the moment. I mean, we all kind of knew, because obviously Inter prefer to not have the ball. So we all kind of knew they'd be all over them. But, like, this is really all over them. No way. I feel like there's an offside there. Why is he not celebrating? Oh, I used to play for Inter, that's why. Mental. That just felt way too easy. Mad. Oh, fucking goal. What's DiMarco doing? PSG are fucking something else. That football was insane. Oh, I feel like we're in for a treat here. PSG are closing down. Like, they just nearly took the ball off Jan Sommer. Press is insane. Could be another here. Oh, that's just fucking unreal. That turn from Doué and then to play him through, like, to square the ball and not just go for goal there at 19 years old. He's fucking incredible. Ooh, could be a big counter here. Oh my god, it's 2-0 already. Doué. He's going to be a fucking superstar. It was deflected, I think. DiMarco's having a fucking horrible game. But the first goal was shit from him. That one was just unlucky because I think it deflects off him. That determination to keep that ball in there is what's basically created this goal. Okay, I didn't spot DiMarco actually turning his back there. That is... Okay, so both goals now have been poor from DiMarco. But PSG are just finding spaces in the gaps everywhere. There's like, if this doesn't change from Inter, there's absolutely no hope that they're getting anything out of this game, because PSG are just literally all over them. Like, every PSG player is looking around and he's got like 3 or 4 players that he can play to that are in space. The movement from the PSG players is incredible. Well, there's 3 players he can play that ball to there. Every single one of them in space. Watching PSG play like this, like, it makes me question, like, if there's any PSG fans watching, what was the moment that you became this good? Was it getting rid of Mbappé? Like, is Mbappé actually a problem for a team? Because he makes everything so much about himself that you can't, or at least this is how it seems as an outsider, as someone who doesn't watch Mbappé week in, week out. It seems like he makes everything so much about himself that you can't really, it's a team game at the end of the day. You can't really be a team with Mbappé in your team. As much as you know, he's got like the golden boot for Madrid this year. I don't know. It just seems like he could be a problem. Because I mean, the proof is in the pudding here. Mbappé has left PSG, and look at how they play football now. Like, in a one-off game, I'm sure Mbappé is a great player to have. We know that. We saw him score a hat-trick in a World Cup final. But for a whole tournament, and obviously a whole season for Madrid, it just seems like the team as a whole just doesn't have that same fluidity, the same stability that a team does when it doesn't have Mbappé. I'm going to be honest, if I was a PSG fan watching this game, I'd feel so comfortable. Like, this would be the least nervy Champions League final you can possibly watch for a PSG fan. So far, anyway. It's just felt like absolute plain sailing. Inter have barely threatened at all. The commentators keep on saying it about how PSG have become likeable. And, like, they really have. Like, I don't know what it is, but I, like, really do like PSG this season. Like, they're talking here about the turnaround. I don't know where this turnaround's come from. Like, I don't know what's caused it, but they've gone from a team that seemed to have like an arrogance to being a team that is actually likable. And this is sort of what I was saying in my Big Six video ages ago about teams with arrogance and the wrong mentality all just struggling now. You know, your teams like Man United, where you just have all the wrong mentalities. You know, you've got managers, owners of the club, everyone involved at the club has an arrogance, as if they deserve to be somewhere just by being who they are. And even PSG, a club with the money that they have behind them, and the prestige kind of, like, PSG have always been a big club, yet they've lost that arrogance, started grafting, and now look where they are. I'm so glad Rio Ferdinand has given up his career at TNT. I hope he doesn't get signed to another broadcaster, because I can't stand listening to him. Dembele, oh my God. I saw that coming, like, I saw that happening in slow motion. I don't know how that's not a goal. Doué fucking picked him out, and I was just watching Dembele running at the back post there. Can a right back win Ballon d'Or? Because Hakimi's fucking incredible. Has a right back ever won Ballon d'Or? I need to look this up. Maldini's got to have won one. No, right back's never won the Ballon d'Or. That's what Google says anyway. Maldini's more of a left back, but Roberto Carlos, no, more of a left back again, isn't he? Has a left back ever won it? Let's see that. Trying to think, like, right back. Dani Alves, Marcelo, Maicon in his prime, or Brazilian. Can we make Hakimi the first right back to win a Ballon d'Or? See, the best of Inter's chances in that half were as good as that chance at the end for PSG, which is just a header from a corner. The best of Inter's chances for the whole half were as good as a missed chance, just one standard missed chance at the end there. PSG are absolutely dominating this final. Oh, PSG versus Spurs. Oh my God. That's going to be a fucking cricket score. That Doué kid is just fucking something else. Oh, naughty pass between 2 players as well to play someone through onto an attack. In a Champions League final as well. That Doué kid could be the next Neymar. Oh, what a flick from Dembele. Oh, man. He's got a goal as well. 2 goals and an assist in a fucking final. This kid is just fucking something else. PSG at the moment are something else. Madness. Absolute madness. See, we spent years watching Ronaldo and Messi thinking we'd never see like a generation of 2 players just battling it out to be number 1. Like, we just thought we were so lucky to have that. Could we be about to have the same thing again with this kid and Lamine Yamal? Like, maybe it's early to be saying that, but I don't know. Both of them are so young, performing at such a high level. This could be another one. Oh, man. He's onside there. Oh, 4-0. Fuck me. So when I said 2-0 at the start of the game, I meant each half. 4-0. That's mental. This PSG team starting to look like fucking prime Barcelona. Like fucking Xavi, Iniesta, Messi. That Barcelona. Oh, 5-0. This is mental. It's insane. 5-0. That kid's celebration there as well. He looks like Jacob Murphy. It's just like, what the fuck? What's going on? Jacob Murphy scoring that goal against Spurs. 5-0 in a Champions League final. It's making Inter look like they've just won a fucking competition to play against PSG here. Genuinely looks like they've entered a raffle. No injury time. Straight blew the whistle on the 90th. 5-0. That was a complete dominance from start to finish. Wow, that was the biggest ever win in a Champions League final. I can only hope and pray that somewhere in our future we can be that good in a Champions League final. Like, I'm mesmerized every week by what Tonali, Bruno and Joelinton do in that midfield, what Isak does up top. But fuck me, that PSG team, that is a whole nother team from the team that we played in the Champions League. Like, completely unrecognizable. The turnaround that club has had. Any PSG fans watching, let me know in the comments, like, what has been the catalyst for that turnaround? Because I don't watch French football often. I don't know enough about PSG, so I just want to know from PSG fans, let me know in the comments, how has this happened? Because we played you only 2 years ago and we absolutely dominated you at home, and then in the away leg, like, you kind of dominated us, but the game was still robbed from us, really. Realistically, we should have won both games. Whereas looking at that PSG team now, I'm quite confident about our team. I'm quite optimistic in most games. Fuck me. I don't know that we'd stand much chance against that team. Like, so yeah, any PSG fans in the comments, let me know what has happened. How has this happened? Like, what has been the catalyst for the change? And also from everyone else, neutral fans, whoever else, who is better at this point? Désiré Doué or Lamine Yamal? It genuinely does feel like we could be watching the start of a new Messi versus Ronaldo kind of era. And then obviously for the usual subscribers watching, for any of the Newcastle fans watching, I will be back onto Newcastle-based content soon. If you have enjoyed the video, please do show some support, drop it a like. I am currently sat feeling sorry for myself because of how crappy I feel. I feel like I've been hit by a brick wall and I'm 90% Beecham's or Lemsip at the moment, just trying to get through the next few days or the last few days, whatever. I don't even know. So yeah, please drop the video a like just for the fact that I've managed to get a video out. And usual content will resume early next week. So remember to subscribe, hit the bell if you don't want to miss that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.